Well, they've done it. Zootopia 2 is now the highest grossing animated film from Disney Studios ever. Yeah, yep. No, this makes sense. The internet is disgusting. You have a new corner to look at. Now we're looking at this corner. If I ever move out of the way, I have my Liquid Death trash can. Yeah. Also, hi.
Delicious hot schmoes.
Coming in at currently $1.7 billion, which is, I believe, the second highest grossing film of the year, behind Ne Zha 2, which came out earlier this year, which is a Chinese animated film, which grossed over $2 billion. Wouldn't the... Insane. Right? Right? Like, right?
Are you sure?
You're telling me that a movie about an animal civilization starring a fox and a rabbit... Wait a second.
Bunny, fox.
Happy anniversary.
This is not your worst idea.
Wow, that was almost a compliment.
Oh, wait, no. No, this makes sense. The internet is disgusting. I put up some nice little wall sound deadening stuff so I can talk a little bit louder, I can talk a little bit clearer, and as long as I'm not filming at absolute midnight, these videos should be able to go a little bit faster and should be able to be a little bit more fun. Okay, but I went and watched Zootopia 2 last night, and why didn't I watch this movie earlier? This movie was so much fun. It holds up to the first movie incredibly well, in my opinion. Very few Disney sequels do that, honestly. And this one, I felt did.
1, 2.
I got up to 2.
It could have just been like all the funny moments in the movie and the voice actor surprises, because I really knew nothing about this film, but going into it and seeing all of these like callbacks to other Disney franchises in hilarious, funny ways, or the surprise actors like Andy Samberg as what I would consider the main villain of the story, or, oh shoot, what's his name? I always forget his name. Or Patrick Waterburn.
Come on, Smith. And that one. And then this one.
As the mayor. Dude, so funny. So funny. And I think that this movie is just incredibly tasteful. That's the word I'm going to use. It takes a story that is both heartwarming and also with a little bit of twisting about the villains and things like that, dresses it up in a nice, wonderful, kid-friendly package and says, here you go, here's a fun, entertaining movie that doesn't really have any super, super strong, like hard, politically leaning messaging, in my opinion. Have a good movie. You know? Like, when was the last time you felt that way when you went and watched a Disney film? That could just be me. That could just be my take from it. Some people may pick up on subtleties in a different way, but to me, this movie just felt heartwarming, and it felt very kid-friendly. Now, I do have a couple things that I want to mention. One, the moment that I laughed probably the hardest is a really dumb moment. The snake in this movie, his name is Gary.
There's a snake!
And the whole point is trying to find his, like, ancestors' home, essentially. And when he does that, when they find this place, there is a, you know, like we as kids will, like, our parents will, like, measure us up against the wall, and there's, like, a, you know, they put notches in the wall, and you get your name written by it. Well, they have that, but it's going horizontal along the baseboards, essentially. And every single name on this baseboard is some airy sounding name. It's like Barry, Cherry, Larry, like all of that. It's on the screen for maybe like 3 seconds. Caught it out of the corner of my eye, and I died laughing because it was just funny. I don't know how to explain it. There's a moment during a chase scene where they go through a kitchen, and there is a lion whose chef hat gets blown off of his head, and it's revealed to have a rat underneath him pulling his hair, just like the movie Ratatouille. That moment was also really hilarious. And there were a couple, adult jokes that were also rather hilarious. But holy smokes, this movie was hilarious. This movie was so much fun. And, as an Andy Samberg absolute lover, to hear his voice, that made me very happy. Like, I don't know how else to explain that other than I love that man as an actor, and I'm always happy to see him in more and more projects.
You look pretty.
What did you say?
I said you look shitty. Good night, Denise.
So I would definitely recommend you go watch this movie if you haven't already seen it. And if you have already seen it, let me know what you thought of it down below. Because, this was a fun movie, and I am curious. Do you guys also think that same thing? Yeah, no, this was a successful sequel. Good job, Disney. You did a good thing. It made the money that I think it's worth. Which surpasses Frozen 2 and Inside Out 2, which I believe were the past two highest grossing Disney animated films of all time, and it definitely surpasses the quality level that Tombstone just never could ever imagine to achieve. Because that movie's the worst movie in the world. I've never seen it, and I never will. Peace.
Delicious hot schmoes.